Hello and welcome back to the Ogledow campaign here in Combat version Red Thunder, and we are probably in the last video, I think. So basically we beat down the main attack here, infantry attack. We shot down 3 IS-2s over there, and there's one more infantry unit sneaking through here, which is right now or soon being mortared. And I have tanks placed here to box them in. So, unless some other big assault materializes in this video, I will probably end at the ceasefire at the 10-minute left mark, just so you're aware. Yeah, other than that, what I'm also trying to achieve, I have one squad here in reserve, and they will move over in this area and try to regain this position here that we had to give up due to this human wave attack here. Yeah, and sorry, that's basically what's going to happen. I'm not sure how big that force is really, but shouldn't be too massive. Ah, okay, now the mortar barrage will start. I hope we can get a few. I don't have that much ammo left. I think the mortar that I tasked was doing that had like 16 left, and he will have used up a few to spot. So maybe like 10 rounds will fall. But since they are already quite brittle, I hope that will cause some more confusion and maybe disrupt the AI plan a bit. And here comes some mortars. That one went off map. Oh, okay. Alright. The question is, how many of them did we not spot in the high grass? Maybe there was just a particularly tall Russian. Okay, but the mortars are landing nicely in that area. Will be interesting to see how many they actually got in the post-battle analysis. It's kind of annoying that this infantry is so useless, except I guess to guard against close assault. It's just that this terrain is not that great for infantry at long range, unless you're up on the hill, I guess. Nope, that one landed inside the forest, that's also not bad. Another one that was in a good spot, although I think that might have been the last round we had in that mortar. So we are dry now. More movement in the forest. Yeah, another dude. Yeah, I mean, they must have taken quite some casualties from those mortars and some suppression as well. Rest is quiet. I'm still not sure if there's not more in here, but so far they have not shown themselves much. Shifted that one over. It looked like a squad leader, maybe. Yeah, those are done. Seems so that most of them are in this corner now and moved past that other position, so maybe I should move this King Tiger up as well. On the other way, on the other hand, he can look into this direction as well, so... Okay, back here in Ogledow. This is my counter-attacking force. Slowly moving up. This is actually the company HQ. They should share some information, although, I mean, there isn't much. I think there might be like a squad worth of Russians still around there, and I want to push them out. I hope they are so broken that they are easy to shift, let's put it that way. I do have 2 machine guns with them. We'll put one probably here. And sadly they don't have a squad leader or a machine pistol left, so that's kind of annoying in this situation. But yeah, it's pretty close terrain as you can see. Oh yeah, those shots, by the way, I'm bombarding that one little hut where my half-track got taken out ages ago by some infiltrating infantry. I want to try to get them out of there. Alright, machine gun set up. Second one is over there somewhere. These guys will try to get into the old positions. So this machine gun will also get into an Overwatch position, I hope. These are the original guys who held it. But they are kind of fought out. No contact so far. Yeah, I'm bombarding that farm quite a bit. Okay, put up that machine gun, yeah. And let's see if there's anybody still there. Must be quite nerve-wracking considering how little you can actually see here. Oh. Oh, there's movement in the field of the dead here. Okay, they were shooting at somebody there. Oh, there's a Russian guy here. I didn't realize they came that far. Oh, it's a sniper actually, interesting. Now, back to over here. I actually made contact, and what do you know, they sniped my King Tiger commander out. That said, they also ate quite a few veggie rounds, so good on them, I guess. That was a good rifle grenade, actually. There's another group in this little copse of trees or bush. That must be the ones who took out the half-track, and they sniped my other flanking force here. Or one guy at least, so this dude is trying to retrieve the force. But yeah, I might actually get more infantry here. Especially since these can't seem to shoot straight. yeah. Other than that, this other flank seems normal. And we regained our old positions. Nifty. We have run out of MP40 ammunition here. But I tasked my pioneers, which I haven't used yet properly, to move up. These still have a bunch of people which I can use. They were guarding this approach here, and here they come. Pioneers. I will leave that King Tiger there. I think it's infantry that we need now. Oh, another good hit with the rifle nade. Okay, he's buddy-aiding. Oh, here we go. How much? How many? Okay, they still have one rifle grenade left and a bunch of K98K ammo, so the question is these guys. Did the King Tiger get them with the blind fire AG? Alright, this guy has buddy-aided his comrade. Let's move him up. No, the Hanomag might be in the way. Nope, here we go. Suppress. King Tiger is not spotting that. And I can't pop up the commander because the commander got shot. Reloading. I think the other team also can't see it. Let's hope the pioneers are coming close. Ah, crap. Aha! We got the revenge though. I wonder if that's it. Well, if not, these guys will get mowed down. Because he's retreating completely in the wrong direction, but yeah, there's a lot of dead Ruskies in here. Alright, I think I will leave the infantry here and move in with the engineers in order to check out the compound or whatever you want to call it. He's heavily wounded. I think we might have cleared them out. Come on, help your buddy. There's the other guy from that squad. Maybe he will help. Yep. There's actually some more movement here in the last round, but nothing like major. Just, yeah, a drip of infantry trying to get out. And again. And pinned down. Yeah, not a real assault, I would say. This corner has been completely quiet, so I think we moved them out of the town completely, or well, town, village. And over here... my pioneers are moving in, and to be honest, does not look like there's much left here. Seems quiet enough. So yeah, we will ceasefire after this turn, because I don't think there's any like big Russian pushes coming anymore. And we will see what we get. Maybe they actually did secure some kind of hidden objective. But the way I read the battle, I think it's done. I think we won this one. There's nobody in here. So, real quick, objectives, my forces. So these are, in green, the objectives. I have Angriffsziel 1, Ogledow northeast, Ogledow northwest, and Ogledow west, and Angriffsziel number 2, all in my hands. And there are no other visible objectives on here, so that should give me the win. Let's ceasefire. And here we go, it's a tactical victory. So could have been better. I think it's because of the lost tank. But let's see, we secured everything, as I said. We killed enough Tankudesantniki and IS-2s, but not rifle troops. I assume these are the rifle troops, God, it's heavy AT brigade. Yeah, those are the rifle troops on the other side of the river, which I never engaged ever. And they also didn't attack, nicely enough. They could actually have fucked me over if they had attacked, although that would probably have been ahistorical. They did not secure any objectives. And, yeah, they did get 369 points though, that's why I only got a tactical victory for knocking out that one Tiger that I lost to the IS-2. I also lost a Tiger tank commander, which also probably is added to that. Maybe I actually lost 2, I don't remember, it's been a while since I started this. Oh, and they knocked out a Recce and some Panzer Grenadiers, although those are small potatoes. Okay, whoa, okay, this is interesting. So these obviously never moved. They are just holding this flank and we never really engaged them, although they did knock out one of our half-tracks that we used to scout. I wonder what that was. Probably an AT gun here somewhere. Oh, there's quite a few AT guns. There's 3s. No, there's 2s actually. Interesting. Don't know which one that was. Oh yeah, this one. Was this 2 that knocked out my half-track. But okay, so this was this flanking force. What do we have here? Tankudesantniki exhausted, so that's why they didn't advance. I think they were supposed to ride on the T-34s and they were supposed to attack on this angle and then from the north into Ogledow. But it, because I knocked out all the T-34s, they went on foot and were completely exhausted. These were also part of those troops that got ambushed at Angriffsziel number 2 by these guys and this King Tiger. So yeah, that didn't work out so well. And the other group, of course, moved into here and was knocked out only at the end of the battle. Yeah. Let's see. This is the survivor of that one King Tiger that got knocked out. The driver, he did knock out one IS-2 and 2 T-34s earlier. Okay, so what do we have here? So this was the main assault, and it got completely ruined. There's some survivors here, they're all broke. Oh! There's one broken dude still here, which we have not noticed, and we basically, well, we didn't walk past him, but we did walk pretty close to him. These guys can't see him. So yeah. So what I want to do is see now, these dudes were the ones, these were the dudes that originally held this corner, and they inflicted 10 enemy casualties. However, I would say that most of those pushing were nuked by this guy. Yeah, 23 enemy casualties with this machine gun, and probably the tanks. No, only 4. And, well, this is not the tank that was there originally. I moved that one over here. 95 in this battle alone, holy shit. And he's green as well. What's his name? Oh, that's actually a historical guy, Kanetsky. Yeah, 95 Russians and 1 IS-2. Jesus Christ. So, over here, that was actually a more substantial force. Oh, actually, there's not that much left. It's just a few guys. Although they did manage to sneak quite a few support weapons into here. This move kind of puzzling to me. I wonder if they have like an objective in here, and if I had waited more, like 10 minutes, they would have rushed it. But that seems odd, to tell you the truth. Yeah, these were all destroyed. Sniper team that's rattled. Yeah, they don't really have much left. So yeah, I consider this group here defeated, even though there were still survivors. Okay, so over here. Again, they set up this support position. I did bombard this with my mortars, but it seems to have not done... Yeah, well, a few got killed by that, but it doesn't seem to have done like massive damage. Actually, it might be hard to judge because, yeah, there's actually more dead people. Yeah, okay, maybe it killed a company commander actually, never mind. So yeah, it wasn't completely useless. And then they have... oh, these are completely intact. What are they doing in there? Because it's not a secret objective. They didn't like gain points for that. I wonder if maybe I did ceasefire too early and in the last 10 minutes they would have rushed me here, which could have been cool. In that case, sorry, but it's not like... Well, didn't really seem to be the case, to be honest. What's that? Okay, that's some kind of support position. Huh. I wonder if these could have, like... These are SG-43s. I wonder if these could have supported directly an attack with fire, but not really, not the machine guns. I guess these were so I don't, like, counterattack or something, because I don't think they could have shot into Ogledow. So yeah, interesting setup here. Yeah. Maybe I should have, in retrospect, run those last 10 minutes. Maybe something more would have happened, but it really looked like it was kind of over. And to a degree it was, I think. I really think I was kind of too successful in the second mission, and this one did not quite play out as planned, because they didn't really have the combat power here without their tanks to really threaten me. I mean, even if, let's say, these guys bum rushed me, the 2 King Tigers alone can just hold them off without any chance of them. Even maybe if they close assaulted, but that seems doubtful considering, yeah, I don't know. They don't have, like, captured Panzerfaust and stuff. So, yeah, I still... it boils down to the thing that I had too many King Tigers left and they didn't have any tanks except those 4 IS-2s. I mean, those did manage to knock out one of my King Tigers, but yeah, in the end, I think this ended up being a bit anticlimactic, even though it's certainly a great scenario. But yeah, I was a bit too successful in the second one. Okay, enough about that. I think I will quickly click maybe through my King Tigers here. Although I don't think anyone will top that 95 kills of that one dude. I mean, that's kind of amazing. But yeah, and after that I think what I will do is I will actually go into my own Forgotten Up 2 Ogledow map and just walk around on there in Ogledow in my rendition. And while I'm doing that, I will kind of give my thoughts about the campaign, what I thought of it, a review, if you will. Actually, before we do that, I forgot about the end of campaign screen. So, we had 26 men killed, 26 men wounded, and lost only 1 tank and 1 armored vehicle and 1 jeep. And they had 243 men killed, 102 men wounded, and lost 19 tanks. I think that's the best KD I ever gotten in this game. Anyway, congratulations, you've done an excellent job against tough orcs, with skill and bravery, proving you are a natural panzer commander. Well, I've always thought that about myself. As a consequence of you and your soldiers' heroic action, you have helped to create the conditions for 3rd Panzer Corps to begin the final stage of the operation to eliminate the enemy that has broken across the Vistula. Because of your demonstrated exceptional bravery and the outstanding command of your Kampfgruppe against superior odds. Division has put forward a recommendation that you receive the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross. However, this operation is not yet over and you have your unit to prepare for future missions. Okay. So yeah, I basically played as a competent version of that von Legard fellow. See you. Alright, I'm here in Niemczyce, and I'm gonna just run over to Ogledow while talking. So, what did I think about the campaign? I think it was a good campaign, and what I liked about it is, for one thing, that it's kind of unusual for combat mission campaigns in that it plays only on one big map. Although I have to say I was a tad disappointed not to get to storm into Stashow for the finale, but fair enough. But yeah, it played all on one big campaign map, which makes it feel a bit like a Gravity Tactics kind of campaign or scenario. Now, would have been cooler, of course, if combat mission also could have the damage carryover between scenarios, but apparently that's not possible yet. Maybe they are working on that. Let's hope maybe a new engine will bring that, because that would be really cool for stuff like that, having this stuff carry over. That said, I mean, with the exception of the last scenario with the big Russian artillery strike, there actually wasn't that much destruction going on here and not that much heavy indirect firepower, so it's not a huge issue at the end of the day. Right, now we're getting into Ogledow here. Mine is not quite as close and cluttered with vegetation as the one in the combat mission scenario. So yeah, but other than that, I really liked that aspect about it, and it really made it easy to kind of track the narrative, which is something that some combat mission campaigns that I've played had some issue with, where it feels like you're not really bonding with your forces, you know, and instead you kind of lose track of everything. But here it really was easy to identify with the narrative, so to speak, even though I played this over a couple of months. So that was good. Now, what didn't work so well, and this is kind of my fault, in that, for one thing, I think I got a bit lucky, especially in the first mission, that I got the spots, and also because, having made this one here, I had researched the battle beforehand, obviously, even though it's been a few years. But because of that, I kind of knew what would happen, roughly, historically. And I think that gave me a huge advantage in the second mission, and I completely aced that. There also was some luck involved there, I would say. But that kind of made the whole thing a bit too easy in the third one, and that meant that the big climactic battle was actually kind of anticlimactic. Because instead of having to fight back waves of Russian tanks, it was just Russian infantry sneaking up on me. And I kind of tried to make that a bit exciting, but at the end of the day, the thing is that they couldn't really have done anything. Like, once they broke cover, the King Tigers just mowed them down, because I hadn't really lost many of them. And I think that was kind of the downfall of the third scenario. I'm pretty sure, I mean, most of them haven't been released as of recording this, but I'm pretty sure the viewer numbers of those will dwindle quite a bit, simply because it's not that much going on there. I mean, I know a few diehards will always be there. But yeah. So, and this is the direction that von Legard drove until he got ambushed in that area there. As you can see, we have the haystacks and everything. But yeah, I find it interesting that the terrain in combat mission does really look quite similar to this one, even though there's some differences. Like, this is the Balka area, kind of. And in the combat mission version, it really looks more like a swamp, whereas I, from Google Earth, thought it was more like a classic forested area, so that looks a bit different, but obviously it's in the correct place. And this is where in the third battle, the infiltrators came in piecemeal and got mowed down, you know, the ones who had to walk instead of riding on their tanks. the little entrance here. So I guess my Germans were in position roughly here, where I put the foxholes here in order to beat them back, coming up here. But yeah, it was nice to play a combat mission on my own map, so to speak. It was kind of cool. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, good campaign. I think I kind of broke it by being a bit too good, suffering from success. No, but I hope you understand what I mean. Not bragging here, but just saying I had some advantages here and also a bit of luck, and it kind of made the last battle a bit anticlimactic. Don't know if there's anything he could have done here to make that better, but I don't think so. But yeah, overall though, thumbs up. I really enjoyed it, especially the first and second scenarios were amazing and really, really cool. And I really appreciate the amount of research that obviously went into that campaign. Now, in terms of my plans for combat missions for the future, I don't really have that many. Now, there is, just as I'm recording this, there was a news post that there will be a battle pack soon for combat mission Battle for Normandy, which I haven't played in ages, which will be about Utah Beach and include a campaign, or two campaigns around Carentan and one about the landing at Utah Beach. So I will certainly check that stuff out. Until then, there might be a pause in combat mission content. Unless, is there, because, okay, here's the thing, the combat mission Red Thunder Battle Pack, there's lots of great stuff in there, but most of that stuff is like, basically like the campaign that I just played here, which is to say it's fucking huge. I skipped through, or not skipped through, but I looked at some of those scenarios, and it's most of them seem to be like these gigantic tank clashes that would probably take me ages to play. If there's a cool scenario that you think could work well for like a 5-video series or whatever, then, or maybe less, maybe you give me a tip here around the battle pack. Other than that, it might be that there will be a little pause and then I will play the Utah Beach one, which should be out in March, although they've said that before, or rather they have set dates before. So I'm not sure if that will actually be the case, but well, you know how Battlefront is. God bless them, but they're a bit weird and not quick. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the series. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.